Smart production, how to go about it is what I want to discuss in this video. This time you can see we have a trampoline pond here, and this pond, if you have it installed around you, there's no need for you to wait for 90 days before you harvest your fish. Like waiting for 90 days, waiting for 4 or 5 months before you harvest your fish with the increased cost of feed in the market now, that will not be a good plan as at now, because the cost of production is getting increased. It's on higher side now, and how much are people willing to buy the fish? So how you will go about it smartly is what I want to discuss here now. With this trampoline pond, if you stock juvenile, it's 65 days. We stock juvenile, you only spend 65 days in raising them to achieve the kind of size I have here. And what do you do with this size? What is the advantage of having this size? So the advantage of having this size and what do you do with them is what I want to show you, and I want to believe if you check very well, you will now see the difference. You don't need to wait for 4 months, 5 months, 6 months before you harvest your fish. Even at that level, if you wait till that time, how much are people willing to buy 1 kg of fish, which is not marketable size? So that's the question for every farmer to answer. And then if you are just going into farming, I want to assure you that this is the smart way of going about it without having any confusion, is to raise this type of fish, which I call smoking size. People will call it melange, but this kind of melange is very small. So what do you do with it? So I will show you now. See this type of fish now. So you achieve this size at the age of when you have a good fish and water, you will achieve this size 65 days, 70 days maximum, and then you remove them. Then you harvest them. After harvesting it at the age of 65, 70 days. So what we do is we dry them. Then how do we dry? We clean them. See the size here. See the size here. See the size here. So with this size now, we have people buying it depending on the size of the fish. 20 pieces. So that's how they count it here. So, and we have market women around, and they say they prefer this size. So they buy it depending on the size. 20 pieces go for 7,000, 6,000, 4,000, depending on your location. So you can see this one is a bit bigger now. So, and now the funniest thing about this type of size is that the market is readily available. By at the end of 65 to 70 days, you harvest your fish, you dry them all. I will be talking about how to go about the drying in our next video. Dry them all, but I'm talking about marketing now, which is much more important in that kind of smart plan I told you. Having the size 1,000 pieces of them, the feed you will use for them to reach this size, the feed you will use is very small. You know, at that stage of growing, the kind of feed you need 2 mm. I start with 2 mm feed. I've used like a 3 bag of 2 mm. Then local feed, I start using local feed for them, or other type of fish feed that is not costly. And then I discover that with that level, after that I dry them. Even if you don't have oven or smoking cleans around you, it's not a difficult thing to do. We have people that people do bring theirs here. I help them to dry it. Then I pack it for them. They just pay me my money. Then they will go and sell it. Some of them I also help them to sell it as well. So you can see some of the fish, you know, they will not grow equally. At the end of that 70 days, 65 days, you will see some that are very big. What we do is that we cut them. So we cut them and terminate that process. within that 70 days, we terminate that process, and then another production continue. You can see how fast it is. So with that kind of arrangement, you have to be smart. Somebody will be waiting for 3-4 months before they harvest their fish that is 1 kg. And how much did they sell 1 kg in the market now? Let's be sincere with ourselves. The price is not encouraging for you to wait that long. The price is not encouraging at all for you to waste that long, and at the end of the day, what you will have will not match with what you've spent, and then we'll be thinking of expansion. How would that happen? So, but 65 days is still okay for you. 70 days is still okay. But then by the time you put that plan in place, so, and I also mentioned that it also gives room for consistency, and that's one factor in business again. Consistency. People know anytime they need fish, they come to where you have your production, and then they get it. So what I do right now is that drying it. This one that has been booked, and then I'm also sending it to people around, so those market women will come. What I'm saying is, you need this type of fish to buy. Perhaps you are not a farmer that need this kind of explanation for your production. You just need dry fish. Don't worry, check the comment section here. You will see my email address. Place your order there, then we'll process it and send it to you, home or abroad. We are ready to serve you with a good quality. You can see we take time. Check some of my videos. You see how we clean them very well, spice them, and then give you the exciting, the tasty catfish you like. So like this video, share it. Even if you don't have somebody who is into farming, that the information I give above will be useful too. So you may have somebody who needs dry fish. You can see, very tasty. You may have somebody who needs dry fish, very tasty. It's not bitter. It's okay. And then it can supply you anywhere in the world. Thanks so much for watching this video. Subscribe to this channel for more exciting video, and also like the video. Thank you so much, and God bless you.